Today I am making Salisbury steak meatballs. Yummy! So is what we're going to do. We are going to take 2 pounds of ground beef. We're going to put it in our bowl. I'm going to bring you down so you can see what I'm doing. Add that to your bowl. Next we are going to add onion soup mix, only 1 packet. Add that in. Next we are going to add a 1/2 cup of Italian herb breadcrumbs. Next we're going to add 1/4 cup of milk. And then you're going to take your clean hands, make sure your hands are clean, and we're going to mix this all together. Hope everyone's having a great day. This is such a good recipe. My best friend, Jen, she made this one time and she gave me the recipe, and oh my god guys, the flavor is so good. The meatballs come out really nice and tender and juicy. You can use any type of ground beef. Okay. I punched down some. Married in there. Okay. I'm going to wash my hands. It's cold today here in Florida. I'm ready for the winter to be over. I'm ready to get back to my warm weather. Okay. Now is what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to take a cookie scooper. It's a small one. I sprayed some butter spray in it so that way the meat doesn't stick. This will also give you perfect size meatballs and they will cook evenly. They'll turn out really good this way. And then you're just going to want to shape them a little bit. Can't speak this morning. Let's roll it. And you're going to keep on doing that until all your ground beef is done. And then we'll move on to the next step. Alright guys, the next step is after you're done rolling your meatballs. I got 32. You might get between 30 to 32. So is what we're going to do now is that we're going to take some parsley and we're going to add it to our flour. Give it a nice mix. Okay, now we are going to take our meatball and we're just going to roll it in the flour and put it onto another plate. So you're going to keep on doing this until all your meatballs are done. And then we will move on to the next step. Alright guys, the next step is going to be you're going to get your pan and you're going to add oil just enough to cover the bottom, and you want it on medium high. And once your oil is ready, you're going to put in your meatballs, and we're just going for a nice brown color all the way around. And then you're going to transfer them onto a baking sheet lined with paper towels, so that way you drain off any type of grease from the meatballs. Now as you can tell, I got my sheet pan with the paper towels on it, ready to go. Also, I was thinking about this recipe, You can also do a shortcut and not use fresh ground beef and just get a bag of frozen meatballs. But if you do the frozen meatballs, get the Italian herb beef meatballs, and you can skip this step and then just throw them into the slow cooker, and then you put your gravy on top of that. But I'll explain that here in a little bit when we get to that next step. We're going to give these a nice flip. Beautiful color. Yum. Can't wait. Fresh is always better, guys. If you have the time to do it. You can also prep this over the weekend and have it for your week meal when you're getting home from work. So that way you can just take it out of your fridge, pop it in the microwave, and you're good to go, and your dinner is done. Alright, now I'm going to transfer these over to my paper towel. We don't want to cook them all the way, we just want some brownness around them. This is going to add some really good flavor. And then we put in our next batch. I want you guys to tell me in the comment section, what is your favorite meal that you haven't seen online recently that you would like me to make? If I pick your recipe, I will give you guys a shout out when I do my next one, and I will let them know that the recipe came from you. I think that's a little fun thing that we can do on this channel. Teach and learn, and cooking should be fun. It should be easy. It shouldn't be stressful. I want my channel to be that way. I don't want anything to be difficult for you guys. We deal enough with life every single day, issues with work and stuff like that. So I just want my channel to be fun for everybody. There's a nice quick tip. And with your oil already being hot and ready to go, your second batch is not going to take very long. As you can tell, they're already brown on the other side. Also, another little thing that you can do that I don't do in this, because me and my daughter don't like mushrooms, but my husband does. So what you can do is add sliced mushrooms, saute them up a little bit, and then put them in with your sauce. And you'll be good to go with that. I love when I can get recipes and you can go so many different ways. Takes a little time to learn your own groove in the kitchen, but once you get your own groove, go for it. Now, if you see there's still some like pink spots, don't worry about that. The slow cooker will take care of the meatballs. Look, guys, we're almost done with the 32. Only got a couple left, and we can move on to the next step. Quick, easy, simple. Here we go. Come on, roll over. The meatballs want to roll away. Roly-polies. Growing up as a kid, we used to go to this place called Manny's in Ormond, and they make homemade meatballs and spaghetti sauce, and oh my god, it was always so good. And my dad was a master chef for over 30 years. I learned a lot of my cooking skills from him and the other people in my family. I come from a line of cooks, so I learned all different ways to cook. My brother has a smoker. He's got a nice outside griddle, which I want one day, because I would love to do like a griddle outside cooking video. That would be really fun. Okay, now move that to the side, turn off your heat, and we'll move on to the next step. Alright guys, our next step is we are going to add in all of our meatballs that we just got done cooking. Add them into your slow cooker. almost got away. Doesn't want to go into the slow cooker. All right. All right, now the next step is going to be your sauce that's going to be going in. So get yourself a nice big bowl or a nice big measuring cup, and we are going to add 2 large cans of cream of chicken soup. Put that in there. I need to help it out a little bit. And I use the bigger cans, guys, because it calls for 4 cans. And this way you get 2 cans in 1 can. So why not go that way? It saves you time. All right. Now, our next move is going to be, we're going to add 3/4 cup of water. And 1 packet of au jus sauce. Add that in. And you're going to get your whisk. And very carefully, you're going to whisk it together. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess, guys. But it's not fun if you don't get messy, right? Cooking can get messy. Sometimes, depending. This is going to make a nice gravy sauce. Now, like I said, if you wanted to add mushrooms in this step, go ahead and get those sauteed up. Add them in to your slow cooker with the meatballs. All right. I'm going to add maybe just a little bit more water, guys, to make it a cup. I didn't think about the measurements because of the 2 extra cans. Don't let that scare you. If it's a little bit watery, it's gonna incorporate here. I should have used a big bowl, but that's okay. Do it this way. All right. Now, we are going to bring slow cooker over, and we're going to add in all this yummy sauce. Yum! Let's see if I can find my scraper. Make sure you get everything out, guys. Alright. And let me stir it up. And then is what you're going to do, guys. You're going to put this on your slow cooker base. And you are going to cook it for about, go low for about 4 hours. Check it at 3 hours and see if everything's done. It might be done at 3 hours. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a great day.